Another one.
When you hear that music, it's a film session. Henny, it's that one.
Oh yeah.
I've been
ready all week for. Hey, listen, I've been ready all week for a film session.
Yeah.
And you know, when I woke up this morning and I saw the news that we actually went and got a wide receiver too, I damn sure was prepared to go in here and look at some tape. Because I won't hold you, George Pickens was not my first option. We were talking about trading for high-end weapons. You know, like Jameson Williams was my dream.
Yeah.
But you know, George Pickens is a very dynamic wide receiver. He's the big body, supersized weapon that you've been looking for, boss. I know that was something that you yourself have been looking for for quite some time for Dak Prescott, because you say you ain't want no Smurfs. So guess what? You got what you wish for. Yep. He's going to be here tomorrow in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and the Dallas Cowboys made the trade. And a little bit of backstory on this trade that happened. For context purposes, the Dallas Cowboys gave up a third to get him. Let's say they don't re-sign him and let him walk. There is a very good possibility, based on the position and the contract he was signed, that the Dallas Cowboys will recoup a third-round pick.
Explain that.
So the way that the comp pick formula works out, nobody really understands it. But basically, in layman terms, the better the player that walks is, the higher the comp pick is for you. So his position, the contract he'll sign, and production that he'll probably have in Dallas, once you compute all that in, you're probably going to expect around a third-round pick. And it's pretty much what you gave up for him. You know, you gave up a third and a pick swap, and you'll probably get back a third if you allow him to walk.
Yeah.
So they in a win-win situation. Either George Pickens works out, they can get an extension done with him. He's a long-term solution. Or if he does walk, you had a high-end rental for a year, and you're going to recoup the third-round pick like nothing ever happened.
Yeah. Yeah. So just a good deal all around.
Correct. Another thing that I don't think people talk about, now that he's actually in Dallas, he's also a candidate for the franchise tag if they don't want to let him go, but they're not sure about the contract extension.
Right.
So it's more than likely that Michael Parsons' contract gets done. Tyler Smith is still in the middle of his, so he's not going to be a pending free agent. So really, is Micah, it's Deron Bland, and now George Pickens, who are the prime candidates for the franchise tag this year.
So we already did a film session on George Pickens, right?
Correct.
It's just funny to me, man, that nobody had no problem with the film session until he got picked.
Oh, it's an issue now, huh?
It's like, bro, if you go watch the original film session, when I went into it, I was excited. I was like, man, I didn't believe the 2.3. Remember, he only had 2.3 yards of separation. I showed that on Next Gen Stats, and I went into it, and I was like, I'm not going to be a stat nerd. I got to go see it. But then when I saw it, I saw why he only averaged 2.3. Let's kind of talk about that. Let me turn this music on. I'm going to play this clip. This is one of the first things I noticed so that people don't panic, because you got to watch the film so you can really see and tell the truth on where they're good, where they can improve, and you talk about how to improve it. Watch this. I want you to come out that stick a little bit better. I want you to be able to stick him with your feet without using your hands. See, when you engage him, when you engage that DB right there, like right there, see, that get him a chance to stay close to you. So I want you to be able to use your feet to cross his face. I don't need you using your hands right there, because that's actually giving an advantage back to the secondary. And that's I know that from playing in position. This ain't theory. Like, I know I want you to try to put your hands on me. You know what I mean? It's harder to cover you when you use your feet. I know that from going against receivers. Just trying to get a feel for him. See? Just like the other game. See, notice when he's trying to cross face, he not crossing face by using his feet. He crossing face trying to use his hands. Watch. It's just like the previous game. Different corner, same problem. Watch. See? And it helps that corner close that distance. Y'all see it? That's exact. Remember I showed y'all on game 1? I said he should have used his feet to cross his face instead of using his hands like that. Cause see, that allows that corner to get. It was no window. You feel me? It was no window. You know? And it was mostly him deciding to use his hands to try to cross his fate. So.
And I could see how they got him in trouble too, because it gave them ample opportunity because they were still connected at that point.
Exactly. Up on him. Hold on. See, now this is a week later. That's what most people don't know. This is a week later. Because I want people to remember what I talked about. That's why I said remember what I talked about. So this is not obviously hating on Pickens because we were saying this and showing this before he ever was traded. This is just honest evaluation. When we was looking at Pickens, and I was telling people, your better route runners, when they cross your fate, they use their feet. And Pickens, when they crossed his face, he used his hands. You saw that film session. You saw it. So watch him use his feet and see the difference when he crosses his face. Watch. You see the difference? Shit! Oh! Hey, hit it.
He tried to keep his hands out the play. You see him lean back. He said,
Say, man. And see that show you I ain't lying to y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all the truth because you can clearly see the difference, right?
Yeah.
Somebody that cross face with their feet versus somebody that cross face using their hands to try to get open. You feel me? The feet is so much better. That's why you want to leave feet. Bop, bop. Got him, coach. Oh, whoa. And run away from this dude. Let's go. Man. I love good routes. I do. What's your thoughts on that? Before we get into the other film, I just want to talk about that.
You talk about how he needs to leave his hands out?
Well, just how he was using his hands to try to get separation versus using his feet. Let me talk about it real quick. A lot of people panicking at my film session. Okay? This is the benefit of somebody being able to show you this. You can tell people how to improve. But if you sucking up to the fans, wanting to tell them everything is great, he has nothing to work on. He has the quickness. I'm saying this is how to use that right. And I showed evidence. This is somebody who did it right. This is him getting locked up doing it wrong.
Gotcha. Now listen. I'm not saying that he don't have things to work on. Okay, it's true. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference in route running ability between him and Rashad Bateman. You know, It was clear and obvious. But, you know, the kind of wide receiver that he is, I'm not saying that it's not important. But if you look at the route tree, he doesn't run a full route tree anyway. The amount of times they line him up away from the X is limited. And when he's outside on the X, he's running hitches, he's running goals, he's running out routes. You know what I'm saying? So it might be something that comes with time as he grows and matures into the route tree. You know, but right now with the current offense he was in, they didn't ask him to do a whole lot of that. No, the superb route runners like that, they usually don't primarily play on the X all that much. Somebody that size, somebody that moves like that, they move them in the inside for a reason because that's where your best mismatches are.
Yeah, your quickness.
So, yeah, your quickness. His skill set isn't really his suddenness, even though he's an explosive athlete. his skill set is really attacking the ball at his highest point and coming down with it. Like he's like, if I had to compare him to somebody like that was coming out of the draft, he is a more polished Tech McMillan right now. Like if you think about the skill set,
what
he brings to the table, he like a more polished Tech McMillan.
I love that comp. I love that. Yeah, I love it. Yeah,
he uses his size, he uses his catch radius, and he fights you through contact for the ball a whole lot.
Yeah.
So like that's the thing. That's why he's efficient in what he does, despite not having the nuance in his route running. Similar to Dez got into late in his career. He never learned full route tree. It might have limited his the shelf life of his career, right? Because we saw like when Larry Fitzgerald lost his explosiveness, he moved to the slot. He learned how to run tight end routes and everything. He he was somebody that prolonged his shelf life once his explosiveness left him.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't really Dez Bryant. So he still has time to learn it, but it is something that he doesn't have in his tool bag yet. That's not something he does often. It's not something he's good at either.
Yeah.
But like Bob said, it's something he can learn at.
Yeah, and that's the thing I was saying, is that this is something that he actually can do because he has the quickness to do it. So to me, that's more, what do you
he
trust?
Faster than CeeDee Lamb, you know that, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has the quickness to do it. What I'm saying is use your feet, because you a big quick dude. Use that. Don't use the gangster all the time. That's what I'm saying. You feel me? And I'm seeing small ways for him to create better separation. Hold on.
Now let me also ask you a question.
Sure.
Do you think any of this has to do with coaching or the schematics of the offense they would do?
Nah, because that was versus man coverage. And that could be coaching. You're right. That could be coaching. That could be a coach that didn't notice it. Some coaches don't even notice it. I noticed it. So I would be the one that would have said, as a corner, if I'm going against you, that ain't how to beat me. You feel me? I would have told him, use your feet. When you trying to cross his face, don't even touch him. Just try to use this. Bah-bah. Just try to hit him with your agility. Don't hit him with your hands. Cause see, I know as a corner, when you try to use your hands on me, that let me put my hands on you.
Correct.
So let me get to the next thing, and then we go get into the real film. And they said, great question. Also, I want to remind everybody, when we turn on that film, we stop getting paid. The monetization stops. So the only way we get compensated, where we usually get the ad revenues, when y'all get them ads that pop up on YouTube, that's how we get paid, right? Mm-hmm. They stop sending us that when we show the film. So we would appreciate, those, and y'all always do. Y'all always show love for these film sessions, because we go deep tonight. We go deep tonight. We go look at his blocking. We go look at his catches. We go look at his vertical balls. We go look at his targets. We just getting started, okay? But what I want you to know from this film session is who really is Pickens. Not the name, not the hype, not the emotions. What did the film really say? And then we go talk about, if we see some things, how to potentially improve it.
Mm-hmm. Cause listen, this is either going to be a 1-year rental, or he's going to be wide receiver 1B for the next 4-5 years. So this stuff is going to matter. Even if it only matters this year, it's still important, because if we have George Pickens, your ability to compete is greatly increased. So I want to maximize the ability to go out there. Yeah. That some fans will not like Pickens because of antics, but will ignore the production and big playability.
Get ready.
Up.
He right.
They did it with Dez.
Yep. He right.
They did it with Dez.
That's what I warned people on the last show. I said, as a negative, remember, he's in the worst media circus in the world. Let me show this next one that I feel like he got to work on. Then we go get into the film. I want to see some downfield stuff, man. Route. I don't. See, watch how slow he come out his route. That's what I want y'all to focus on. Focus on the top of his route and see, is he exploding out of the top of his route? Just use your eyes. Look at it. I want to see some downfield stuff, man. And I was just saying from Pittsburgh, I wasn't talking about him. I was saying open him up. You know what I mean? I was mad at Pittsburgh because I was like, open. I want to see more. I wasn't talking about him.
Right. They were very vanilla in the passing game.
Yeah. I want to see some downfield stuff, man. Route. I don't like that route. It's not loafing. It's more technique. So it's almost like some of my boys say, is he loafing? No, that's not a loaf. That's just basically like it looked like he not being trained. That when you take your second step, you need to be exploding into that route. You got to be trained to do that. You know what I mean? Some people not telling him. You know, it's one of those, or he been doing it like that so long that it's built into his muscle memory. Let me go back to it. At all. He got good feet, but he takes way too long to come out that break. A good corner go be right up on him. Yeah, he took too long to come out that break. He almost got too cute with his feet. I don't like that. Yeah. Somebody say gotta watch some Russell Wilson. I see it. It don't take me long. And see, I was saying before that, right before that, I showed this clip, I was saying I was seeing explosiveness in bursts. And that's why I was saying it don't take me long, because I was seeing he got bursts. He got quick feet. It's just at the top of his route. Now watch the top of his route. Just really watch it. Watch.
Oh, thank you, Steve.
Somebody say gotta watch some Russell Wilson. I see it. It don't take me long. Okay, I see his problem. He don't come out his breaks good. I'm just being honest, y'all. I ain't gonna never lie to you. Hold on. Let me fix this angle for y'all real quick. George Pickens right here. He don't come out his breaks good. When he running the out break or in break, he not exploding out that break. Watch. And see, a good corner can see he don't explode out that break. Like if you watch him and you watch Ridley explode out them breaks. Really look scared. It's still good, but it could be better. So let's get into it.
All right.
What you want to look at first? What you want to look at first? Do you want to look at catches, vertical?
Let's do catches.
I knew you was gonna do catches. You want the good shit. You don't want to start with the targets.
You already did the targets.
But we started from the top. I want to start from the bottom. We'll go catches. All right.
I say we work our way around. I want to see the catches, and I
do want to see the catches too. I do, because that's gonna tell you a lot.
Because listen, he got a catch he won, but I want to see how he won.
Yeah, that's real. I like that.
Secondly, there's something I also noticed when I look at the Pittsburgh wide receiving room.
Okay.
He ain't never had no big homie to show him not a damn thing. He ain't never had an Amari Cooper like CeeDee Lamb had. He never went through the Big Brother program. This is probably going to be the closest thing he gets to it with CeeDee Lamb.
And see, I like this observation. We gonna talk about this. I love this observation. He said he rounds off a little bit.
He does.
I'm gonna tell you, that's actually not bad. See, I know that from going against them receivers. Rounding it off is how you accelerate. People that try to take them sharp angles, they choppy. You know, you want a little bit of a round, just a little bit, but you want to be accelerating by the time you get to that second step. You want to be speeding up. So I would say this: he probably need to kind of slow his route down until he come to his break, so he can speed up into it. But anyway, all right, let's go. So you say you want to see the catches?
Yeah, I want to see the catches. We'll go through quite a few of them, and then we'll give our analysis. Because like I said, he won, but I want to see how he won.
Okay. And
that'll give us a very good picture of how we can use them.
All right, here we go. So you want to start with game one, or you want to start from the bottom?
You tell me. What sound better to you? If you rocking, I'm rolling. Whatever.
We kind of did the top. I want to do the bottom, so the people that watched the last film session won't see no repeat.
Yeah. Let's do that.
We gonna start at week 18.
Big.
And he only had one catch.
So that's gonna be quick.
Yeah, it's gonna be quick.
Matter of fact, hey, did he play? How long did they play week 18? I know they made the playoffs. So how long did they actually play in week 18?
I don't even know, big dog.
Let me check something. Go ahead and play. It's still a catch. It's still a reception, so it counts. And we can just move to week 17 after that.
Yeah, we'll just go to week 17. That's why we need to look at targets, dog.
Man.
That's it for week 18, bro. That's it.
Well, run it back again. I wasn't even looking. It happened so fast. Well, that's Russ our ass out there, so.
It's not working. Hold on.
Oh, it wants you to go to week 17 then.
It's bullshit. Man, let's look at the targets just real quick. Let me just look at the targets, same game. That's all I want to see. I know I'm going against what you asked, but I at least want to see his routes, bro. I'm sorry. I know I'm messing you up.
Go ahead.
I think that's him at the top. Let me see.
Number 14.
I ain't got his body style yet. So we saw that play. He crying for a whistle.
Was that the only target?
He got 2 more targets. I just want to see what happened in them targets. So now we can see if he won the matchup or not. That's all I want to see.
All right, they're playing Chris.
Right here.
I see him. See what he does. He stacked them. It's a drop.
Did he drop it?
That's a drop to me.
See, that's why I gotta look at the targets, bro. Let me see. Interesting.
He stacked them. He did it. He did exactly what he's supposed to do. He got on top.
He did. Good play by the corner. That's all I can say. Sometimes them corners win, bro. Right here at the bottom. Right here. I think that's him. Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, boy, that boy got the drops, bro. He tripping that week. Boss, you just showing the worst plays. Listen, I'm looking at all the plays. See, that's why I look at targets. Targets tell you everything. I'm telling you. Shit. I think this is him right here. So far, I will say this is absolutely a bad game.
That was just uncatchable.
Yeah, that was uncatchable. And I will say this too. Damn, I want to go back. It was a good out route at first. I like how he ran his out route. Let me go back. Hold on, man. Let me go back to the out route. Look at this. See the out route? Yeah. Russell just took too long. They say, nah, for real, let's see the Cowboys game. You right. We never watched the Cowboys game, didn't we?
Hey, what's crazy, he averaged 4 yards of separation against us.
Yeah, I need to see that. Hold on. Y'all tell me what week that was.
played the Browns. We played the Saints. We played the Ravens. We played the Giants. Week 5.
All right.
It was 5th game of the year.
We didn't do week 5?
You only got the 4 games then.
All right, let's go to week 5. Yeah. Yep, here we go. Diggs out there too. Here we go. Where he at? He in the slot. Ooh-wee. Let me see what you do. Ooh-wee.
This a rare. He ain't on J. Lou.
He on J. Lou. Let me see.
He won.
Yeah.
Turned up field. I think it was still a little bit of lackadaisical route, but he got the job done.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the amount of cushion that he had too, though. Like
Yeah.
He damn near 10 yards of cushion.
Yeah.
Just,
that route was boo boo.
He just so open. He like, fuck it.
Hey man, that boy.
Like he ain't gonna cover me. I ain't gonna.
Man, listen, y'all not gonna sell me that he a route runner yet. I need to see that. You ain't gonna just tell me he that. He need to show me that himself.
He in the slot again?
Yeah, I think he in the slot versus J. Lou. Here we go.
They must just like that matchup. That should be a touch. That shit was late.
Yeah, that was late.
He cooked J. Lou.
Yeah, he got J. Lou on that one. Oh, J. Lou hold it. That should be a flag. Look.
I mean, that's a touchdown at Dak Prescott. That ball an hour late.
That ball is late and it's behind the bruh. This is where you slap your quarterback. I swear. Man, good release. Very good. He stacked him.
Yo, I talk about Justin Fields, man.
And then J. Lou get in his face.
Hey, J. Lou got cooked on there. That's my guy, though.
He did.
But shit, that was God. God is a Cowboys fan.
All right, hold on. I think this is him at the bottom.
That's him right there. Yeah, that's Austin. So that's him down there. Is that Diggs that's on him? No. Yeah, that is Diggs. That's big ass 7. I don't know if that was a drop or that was a horrible pass that he had no. I can't tell. That's a drop.
It looked like a drop. I'm not sure. That ball is.
The ball is so bad. Like yeah, I spun and did a 360 so I could try and catch it, but you know. And
yeah.
I'm still not sure if it's a catch if he does put his hands on it because he's right there. Like the ball is right there by the corner to make a play on it if he does catch it.
He at the top. Let me pause it. He was loafing on that play. He was super loafing on that play.
Let me see it again.
You want to see it again?
Trouble. Yeah.
Right. Look like a loaf to me. Right here at the top.
All right.
Bullshitting. Yeah, he took that play off. Yep. See, that's why I watch film, man. I don't care what nobody's opinions is. I want to see you for myself. And I'm going to call it like I see it. J. Lou, Pickens.
He turn up every time J. Lou on him.
See, that's what I hate. They call certain things targets. And it's like, how is this a target if the ball not even close?
It's not even his vicinity. They just had to call it for somebody, I guess.
And J. Lou was tight on him that time. He was tight on him. That's no separation whatsoever. It's all good. All right, where he at? He at the bottom, right here. J. Lou. coverage.
sure.
Yeah.
I like his yak.
Yeah. J. Lou hit that boy. Say J. Lou laid a nice little old hit at the end. Let me see that. They was zoned up right there.
Yeah. They tried to fake man, but they was on all the way. Unless it was a match.
Oh, that was Donovan Wilson.
That shit don't even count. Donovan Wilson can't cover shit.
He be going off on my dog, man.
He know he can't cover. He a good tackler. I like when he blitzing. But
I think this is where he got that penalty.
Oh, this is the end of the game.
Yeah. I think this is when him and J. Lou got into it.
Yeah, it is. Oh man. He a number one wide receiver. They only gave him that many targets.
And look, J. Lou went right to him. Ooh.
I see why he got the penalty.
Yeah. See, let me see. Watch J. Lou go right at him. Ooh, J. Lou dirty with it. All right, man. That's the Dallas game. That's the Dallas game. Let me go to week 6. We gonna go down now. Fuck it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. They did him no favors. How many targets were there, boss? And they even counted when they rolled the ball on the ground as a target.
You know what? Let me go back to the Dallas game. I want to see him on rushing plays. Hold on. Let me go back to Dallas. I want to, because we said we was gonna look at him blocking. You know what I mean? I want to see this alleged blocking, right? Hold on. Let me find some running plays. Here we go. So he in the slot. Let me see. See, Pickens, he missed it, but Pickens tried to kill him, bro. See this? That's what I want to see, bro. See, this is what I want to see. Look.
He loaded up like, oh, you motherfucker.
I want a receiver that want to block, bro. Hold on real quick. Let me go try to find another running play. Here we go. Say where he up here. Let me see him versus Diggs. Nice guy. Nice guy. Hold on, they say 211 people watching and only 50 likes.
Damn, that's cold.
What's up,
y'all?
bro?
Please hit that like button and hit that share button. Hit that CashApp too. You got it. We ain't too proud to beg.
So up top right here.
All right.
Nice guy.
He didn't block it off.
Nice guy. 86 likes. And y'all getting a film session? An actual film? Look like J. Lou being everybody's face, bro. Look at J. Lou. Look at J. Lou.
They gonna love him in Jacksonville.
J. Lou always fighting somebody, bro. Let me see. I ain't seeing no mean blocking from Pitts. Like we was advertised, you know what I mean?
All right, let's see it from under center, because he wasn't in the run play at all in the other ones. So let's see if he's active in in some of these blocks where he's actually needed. Where he at right here in the slots?
It's him right here.
Oh, he on the outside. He ain't finna do shit. Not a damn thing. He watching the play.
They said 100 people watching for free. Whatever, man. I ain't gonna beg y'all for no likes. Y'all know what to do. All right. Let me see. So far, I have not seen any physicality on his blocking. So let me do this. I'm gonna go to receiving. I'm gonna look at his. You say you want to look at his catches or his targets?
Let's look at his targets if we just started that way.
Yeah.
Because we seen he had some miscues and he had some wins that weren't counted. So
that's him at the bottom. At the bottom.
Okay.
I think that's him. That's him.
It's tall enough, so it should be him.
Appreciate the super chat, Donnie. Appreciate that, brother.
Shout out to Donald Holmes, man. He a real one. Thank you for the love and support, my brother.
Hold on. That was the wrong person. This must be him.
Scoot it up. I can't see him. There we go.
My fault.
You good, brother.
See, he don't come out his breaks.
And that was catchable.
Yeah, he just dropped that. Did you look up his drop rate?
He has 9 of them on the season.
Yeah, he dropped that. Next.
Let's locate him before the play starts. Is that him down here at the bottom?
His body.
I think it's him on the right. In the 2x1.
Right here.
Yeah, shout out to Burns for the super chat, man. For the cash app with the 250.
Good route right there. If that's him. Oh, that wasn't him. He was at the bottom. Right here.
I
On
can't tell
press.
the body
This is
type
what
right
we
now.
want to see. Yeah, I can't tell their body style yet either. Okay, he got yellow gloves. That release was. He got covered up like a blanket, brother. And that release was very average as hell. I'm trying not to film because Cowboy Nation don't even want. Oh, that release was. Bug out blanketed. I like this question. He said, "Boss, does inconsistent QB play into this?" Cause see, I'm judging first. Did he even win? He kind of getting locked down right here, buddy.
Oh, shout out to Donald Holmes for the super chat on my end too, man. You so trill. Thank you, my brother.
So now I know who he is. He got the yellow gloves. That's him.
Yellow gloves, okay.
Freight Train, appreciate the super chat. And I like what you said right here. He said, free agent one tech film session when you can. Me and Henny doing that Friday.
Thank you. I'm glad you gave me a date because I sure ain't got shit to do Friday. Oh,
that's a good route.
Win.
Yeah, that's a good
Balls
win.
out. He better catch it. That's all I gotta say. He better catch it.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if he catches it or not. Ball out on time. Pushed off a little bit. Easy hit. And then he's Superman though. they marked him out.
It's one thing I can say about him. Unlike DJ Moore, he consistent on his effort.
He don't loaf a lot.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of loafing out of him. No.
If you're trying, I can work with that.
I think this him right here.
Those gloves ain't yellow.
I don't see no yellow gloves out here. This must be him right here.
It is...
No, it was him right here. It was the other guy. It was who he changed gloves.
Okay, that threw me off. Oh, whip route. That nigga just ran around till he got open.
Yeah, that route. Nah, this dude is not a route runner, bro. Just be honest.
Oh, he at the top. I see the 4. He's wide open.
Jesus.
What kind of throw was that?
That's why I said Jesus, man. Ugh. It's him right
I see
here.
why Russ is on the Giants. I need that Russell Wilson to show up when we play him. You know we play the Giants probably like week 1 or some bullshit.
I know.
Every year.
Good route. Damn.
Bad throw.
Damn.
That's two times in a row.
Damn. Damn. Deceptive body language. I love to see that. That's some Keenan Allen stuff right there.
You gotta get more consistent with it.
Yeah.
And you got to get a better ball from your quarterback.
Yeah, that quarter. This is where you slap your quarterback.
So Justin Fields and Russell Wilson and fucked him over a couple times. He had some. He'd fucked himself up, but he has also ain't got no real help from his quarterback either. And he got it. Run that back. I gotta see that all the way through.
Yeah, he was loafing on that play. He go speed up at the end. Hold on. Yeah, you can see. Let me get it where everybody can see it better. I'm gonna get where y'all can see it better.
Run it. Yeah, run it from there.
Yeah. Yeah, he was loafing.
Hold on. Let me see the route because it looked like it's supposed to be a post. It is a post, and the ball is horrible.
Good catch though. Sometimes I think maybe these dudes be long striders, bro. Cause he was running away from that corner to be loafing. You feel me?
He's 6'3". I don't think he's gonna look fast moving.
Yeah, that might not be loafing. That might be just a long strider.
Cause you gotta think about
Let me
it.
look at it.
Like,
Cause I thought he sped up at the end, bro.
He sped up because he was trying to break his neck to get back to the ball.
Nah, he loafing, bro.
That's
Sorry.
not what the ball supposed to be.
Cause he
man.
sped up a lot. His last 4 steps, you saw the acceleration. That means he wasn't going from the beginning. He cruising. See, he go speed up right here. Bah, bah, bah. You saw it? Yeah.
Man, he had a nigga beat by like 2 yards.
Yeah, that tell you he got some speed because he wasn't even rolling and he still ran away from him.
See, boom, he beat on the post. Like he expecting that ball to be up and over. The extra effort is to get back to the ball.
Yeah, if he would have threw that ball right and led him, he walking in for a touchdown. Easy.
He didn't have to break his stride or anything. That's why I don't consider that a loaf because at that same speed, he torched him.
Yeah.
He's gonna walk into the end zone.
Yeah. He torched him anyway. He did.
Yeah, he had to curve back around to go back and get the ball. That's the only reason I'm not calling the low.
Yeah, Dak, that's touchdown with Dak. That's walking in. Dak, he walking in with that. You know what I mean? He go walk right to that power line if it's Dak.
Boom,
Boy,
post.
Justin Fields is.
That's not even Justin Fields anymore, is it? I think that might be Russ. I know
Was that Russ?
They got rid of they benched Justin Fields after our game or some shit. I think. No, that is Justin Fields. Sorry ass. That's Justin Fields. Sorry ass.
Good. You know what? You right. Common sense. He said that's play action deception. But when you make your break, I still want you to be running. But you right. The early part of it, you right. I can see that being play action deception. Good eyes.
That's him right there. That should be a touch. He come. Oh,
wow.
Come on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta catch those. From as hard I went for you on the post ball, like you had to catch that. That's a good little pick.
Yeah, you gotta bring that in. No excuses.
That's your specialty.
Yep. Still a bad ball too. Just
yeah, that's a this George Pickens, I'm gonna throw it up ball. It's the end zone. We gonna make it work.
That's all the targets. Week 7. I want to look at and then we gonna go look at his vertical throws. I want to look at his vertical. We've been hearing so much about vertical. I want to lock in on his vertical. Hold on, let me go back to that game. Real quick. I want to look at him on running plays again.
All right, real quick. Shout out to Freight Train on my end for the $9.99 for your mind, man. I appreciate you for the love and support, my brother.
And then real quick before we do that, because I'm gonna take a y'all give me a second. Yeah, just want to remind y'all, we don't get no money on these. Make sure you put your Cash App in the chat. Henny.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it in there. Matter of fact, let me go on your page and do that. It's been a mixed bag so far with my boy. There's some positives to build on, and there's some shit he got to clean up.
Yeah. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm gonna go back to his running plays because I really want to look at his running plays. Because you know we all been saying he physical. Shit. I want to see it. Show me. Hold on. He up at the top.
I see him. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that like a smoke?
Yeah, they do that sometimes. They could try to get the corner to come down on you. Man, where they running plays at? Let me see.
You can just filter it out.
Yeah, I got it on the field. Hold on, let me see. And we go to Russian. Let me do that.
Are we gonna count these quarterback runs though?
See, yeah.
So we're not even gonna do that. It don't really help us. Like even if he can do it, like let's say he do well on the QB power. What they gonna do with Dallas? Dak Prescott ain't finna run that shit. Now I need to see.
I found all his running plays.
All right, good. That's him to the
I know how
top
to find it
isolator,
faster
right?
now too. I know how to find it faster. Right
How
here.
so? What you did?
It's a button that say run stuff.
Man, that was a damn. They count that as a run.
See, my boy Kendrick say 50-50 so far. See, that's keeping it real, bro. That's keeping it real.
They even asked him to block on that one.
Nah, they didn't.
It keeps saying like that these are it's field, so I'm betting you he can pop it out to him if he really wants to. Like it's a run pass option with a smoke screen.
So we on week 7 now.
I can't see shit. Oh, there we go. This is Jets.
That's him
All
at
right,
the
so
top.
these some decent corners out there. So let's see what they did. And this is Russell Wilson for the first time.
Oh.
He was still hand fighting with Sauce
Sauce won that.
easily.
see, hold on, see. I ain't even say that. Look, he say Boss showing the film to tell us to chill out on all the hype. I ain't even say nothing, bro. It's the film that's telling y'all that. I ain't say nothing.
Oh, they got 8 more targets this game though, so this is cool. He got 8 chances to redeem himself. I think he scored this game too. So let's see.
Oh shit, boy, yawning. It's him right here.
Oh, play action. This is what I've been waiting to see. Do you do something with it? He caught it.
Jesus. He came down with it, but
let's see. Play action. It's just a straight go ball.
mm-hmm. Just body control. And very good at tracking. See, hold on. Let's just keep it real though. Let's keep it real though. Bubba say, still better than what we had in Jalen and Mingo. Yeah.
Damn sure is.
We shouldn't be depending on. Honestly, we shouldn't be depending on wide receiver 2 to save us anyway. To be honest, I don't trust no team that's depending on wide receiver 2 to save them. I think you ain't shit. Be honest.
I don't think it's sustainable for a season. I think a wide receiver 2 can save you a game or 2. This nigga just went. I thought he had that one.
I'm still not seeing no separation either. Oh my God. Good hands.
Run that one back one more again. That's him down there. Okay. Well, the defense confused. I seen niggas running everywhere.
So let's keep it real, because all of y'all was in here for the Rashad Bateman tape. Who tape was better, Rashad Bateman or Pickens? Let me see if y'all gonna be honest. Good touchdown.
Yeah, that's what I need.
That's what we need. I want to see this with Dak.
See, I don't even need a bunch of yards from Pickens. I need about 10, 11 touchdowns from this nigga, though.
I'll take that all day. This right here.
If I can just do that, you too little to do anything when I get into the red zone, it's over with.
Link, you say Pickens had better tape than Bateman? Okay.
I tell you what, because we went 7 games deep with
Bateman.
With Bateman. Let's run through 7 on this.
We already up to 7. We at week 7 now.
I mean, y'all up to week 7. I didn't do the other one with you. I'm just trying to see. These
are underthrows though. These are some ugly ass underthrows though.
He still got it, but he won that route flat out, outright.
I hear y'all saying different type of receivers. Just who better? Who better?
Let's see this. Run this again. I want to see the concept. This is a wheel route. This should have been a touchdown.
Underthrown. One thing he does well is he tracks the ball obviously very well. And see Kendrick, he said need some Gorilla Glue on them hands.
He got separation that time. It's just the ball was so awful. "37-yard catch. Is he gonna catch another touchdown? Let's see. Is this play action or is this just a smoke? Almost.
These some ugly balls, man. But see, this is what you got to see. I'm going to tell y'all, when you throw into a receiver that don't get separation, you got to have a quarterback that can throw it at the rim. I told Foots today. I said, if it's Dak, give me Bateman. If it's Romo, give me Pickens. Because Romo can put that ball on the rim.
Yeah. I'm on the fence with that. Like, I know Dak prefers a route runner that creates a shit ton of separation. But I also remember, if you take a time machine to go back with me, do you remember when Michael Gallup was a halfway decent wide receiver?
Gallup?
Yeah, do you remember when he was a halfway decent wide receiver?
Yeah, I do.
Did he get a lot of separation?
Nope.
Was he a good route runner?
Hell no.
Did he end up with 1,100-yard season with Dak Prescott?
When he was the number 3.
He was really the number. Yeah, well, you could call Kyle the number 3 because Kyle
was the number 3
with the third amount of production.
It was CeeDee Lamb and Amari, and he was the number 3. So that means he was going against nickelbacks when he played.
No, that was before CeeDee Lamb got here. That was the 2019 season. Matter of fact, Michael Gallup having 1,100 yards made us believe we weren't going to take CeeDee Lamb when he fell.
Bottom line is this. None of us looked at Gallup as a route runner, and none of us looked at Gallup as a go-to receiver, ever.
Well, that's good. He's better than Michael Gallup, though.
Yeah.
Like, he is. My point is this.
And let's just think about this, bro. Let's just be honest. When we over here saying, at least he better than Michael Gallup. Come on, bro.
No, I didn't say at least he's better than Michael Gallup. My point was if Dak Prescott could get 1,100 yards with Michael Gallup when he was a halfway decent wide receiver who had a similar play style to what Pickens brings to the table. We know that Pickens is a Pro Bowl level wide receiver. I'm just saying that Dak Prescott can work with that. I'm not saying that at least he's better than I'm saying that George Pickens is a way better wide receiver than Michael Gallup.
Okay.
They have similar skill sets. and Dak Prescott cooked with that.
I've been
So I'm
finally
saying he
want to
could do
see
something
this.
similar with that.
I've been finally
And it's a
want to
run?
see this. I've been finally want to see this. Yeah, him versus the run. I've been finally want to see him come off the ball and try to bully a corner. This is the first game I saw it happen. But it was only a little bit.
I need to see him on a run to go to his side of the field. Because it's gonna actually fucking. I mean, not. I ain't gonna use that word. I'm not saying it doesn't matter right now, but I need to see him in a situation where he can't take the play off on the run. Like right here, that still was a little
Loafy. Say it. It's not mean at all.
I said lackadaisical.
Mm-hmm.
That's better.
That was better. Hold on, that wasn't him though. This must be him up top.
Sure that was number 14?
You're positive. That was number 11.
I don't know who the hell that was. And he ain't gonna do shit on this play. I already picked up the pattern. When the run is not going to his side, he's not gonna push nobody.
I'll put it like this. I don't even want to look at his running plays no more. Is that fair? I don't want to waste my time.
14 games.
I just don't believe he gonna become a mean guy. He's not. I'm gonna be honest. We got it sighted off clips. All right, this is him versus the Giants. We up to week 8. Going to his targets.
They got a little juice when they get in the open field.
Yeah. I gotta fix this.
What's wrong?
Just gotta get it where everybody can see it.
Oh, okay.
Right here.
He snagged it?
Yeah.
Run that one more again. From the same angle. All right, so it's 2 by 1. Let's see what got him open. Absolutely nothing. It's just
Versus a safety.
High point ball.
Yep. Pretty good ball by Russell.
It's basically just some iteration of smash. He had somebody run to the flat. He ran a corner. They didn't do a very good job at all. Of guarding. Right? This play action, right? So this is what I'm looking for. Oh, it's a screen. It's not bad.
Pretty good stop.
Deep ball, and he caught it. Yeah, that was superb.
Damn.
Yeah, that
he
was
wasn't
superb.
open, but there's some good ass hands.
He
tracks the ball well. If that's anything I can say that's really, really good about him, it's his ball tracking. His ball tracking on the money.
He got good body control too.
Cause that's a tight window. That's a good ball too. Who threw that, Russell?
That was Russ. You know what? You know Fields ain't do.
That's a damn good ball.
You need more of them.
Damn, that's a good ball. Now that's elite. That's elite. I ain't looking at no more blocking. I'm going to week 9.
That was all his passes. I mean catches.
Yeah, no. He didn't play week 9. They must have had a bye. Let me go to week 10. This is a game we definitely want to watch.
Who was it against?
Washington.
Oh, Washington. He scores a touchdown in this game.
I want to see him versus Washington at the top.
It's one of the clips I've seen, so I seen that happen. I don't know anything else about this game.
Ball was late. Route was pretty good. It was nice.
It was all right.
It was all right. Ball super late.
And that's a real quick out.
Ball late as hell.
Yeah, it's a quick out. That's supposed to have been out.
Yeah, and it's on the left hash. You got to get that ball out.
Short side of the field. Oh, Arthur Smith with the play caller? Yeah, that's why it was some bullshit. Touchdown. Excellent body control.
See where he winning is tracking. So that means you got to put the ball in good areas with him. You know what I mean? That's the key to him.
I don't think he got to be a good area. You put the ball up, he get his hands on it.
Yeah, he's good at tracking. Everybody say, boss, you were wrong. Pickens the truth. Man, shut up.
I say hand-eye coordination as well.
Y'all be saying anything.
That was good though.
Yeah.
And and listen, he's not the fastest guy, but he finds a way to get on top of people. I think
Yeah, it's if I'm breaking them down into categories, right? And I'm saying, okay, what's great about him? Right? The ball tracking is great. That's great. And I'm glad we finally getting to this where we seeing him on the verticals, because we've been all hearing about the verticals. Now we seeing it. You know what I'm saying?
It's much better than the other shit, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. But if you're trying to use him on intermediate routes, I wouldn't write home about that. But if you're going vertical, yeah.
I mean, hey, we got CeeDee Lamb and Jake Ferguson for the intermediate shit.
It might be Span.
It might be Span. But, you know, my point being is, like, CeeDee Lamb plays primarily in the slot. Dak Prescott going to take the seam shots. Damn, that was good. He stayed up. Great body control.
He killing Washington. This look like his best game. For real. This look like his best game. But Cowboy Nation will be going crazy over this game. This right here, ooh.
They couldn't do nothing with
going crazy.
He killing their ass.
Man, see this game right here, boy. He going crazy.
You get to play them 2 times a year.
If you don't shut up talking to me to my boss quiet now, man, I'm not no dick sucker, bro. I call it how I see it. If he playing great, I'm going to say it. If he not, I'm not.
I like the energy, too. You saw he got up, nigga?
Yeah, he love football. You can see it.
Hey, Shotty say he wants somebody to love football, right?
Yeah. Nah, he balling on this game. He acting a damn fool. And that's why I said I want to see him. I want to see him against teams that's gonna be our rivals. Not rivals. They not our rivals. You know what I mean?
Now that's a pick. This is a pick right here. They gave it away, but let's see what happens. I'll see if this a bad ball or
good route. Damn.
Rush through some bullshit.
Boy, that's some bullshit.
This
is by far his best game, boy. Out of all the games we watched, this is the one. This is the one. Hold on, I ain't even showing it. Damn, y'all can't even see it. My bad. Watch him up top. I hope he play like this every game with us. Got him, coach. Oh, got him.
You looking for the ball too? Like, damn. Yeah, that's
a bad ball.
Bad decision too, because there was a too high safety shell. Safety got over top.
Got him, coach.
Yeah, safety was in the play damn near immediately.
Yeah, but then they double him. He the only threat. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They double him.
He going through what CD Lamb goes through. Because listen, there's people wide open everywhere else. Russ. Maybe it was third. What was the down and distance?
No, let me see.
I'm trying to see why he threw that shit.
It was 3rd and 14.
That's why he threw that bullshit up like that.
I'm glad we watched the Washington game. Boy, Rome in the house. What's up, boy? What I miss? He said watch the whole play. What I miss? Let me go back. He said watch the play to the end. I must have missed something. Did he cuss out the quarterback or something? Tell me watch the play to the end. Let me see.
I'm enticed.
Got him. I love that.
Beautiful.
Said watch the play to the end. So I'm watching. Let me see.
Oh, he suplexed the nigga. Like, I love it. Suplex the nigga. Yeah, Russ just threw an effort ball. He thought he was finna block him. He was like, no.
Yeah, and said, hold on. Yeah, but say, yeah, listen, hold on, y'all. See, I gotta talk to y'all, bro. Some of y'all must be just coming in, like my boy J Mitch. He said, come on now, boss, bro. I'll take this from my number 2. I would too. If every game looked like this. But see, the question is, did every game look like this though?
It didn't.
Hell no, it didn't.
But I'll say this. There is a likelihood you'll see more of this just because he'll be in a reduced role. Yeah,
if he can do this, he is going to destroy. If we can get this Pickens.
They ain't really successfully guarded this nigga yet.
No, he killing Washington. This is best game though. Now, we up to week 10. You feel me? We watched 1 through 10. This is week 10 we on now. But this is easily his best game. Easily. You know what it probably tells me?
He played well against the Jets too by the numbers. He had two big explosive plays.
You know what this tells me though?
Best one.
Yeah. That Jets, remember he had that throw on the sideline, and then he had that one to where he basically just kind of fell into him, you know, but it was deep. And that's when I start saying that he tracks the ball well. He cooking Washington though.
Yeah, he did all right in the playoffs too.
Oh, what did he do this game? What was his numbers this game, bro? This looked like 250.
It wasn't. What's the crazy part about it? He only had 91 yards.
What? Some of these, you know why? Some of these was flags. See, I just saw it on this one. See that flag? Watch that flag come out. Look, some of these was flags. Look, you see that flag right there?
Mm-hmm. They call it push, the hands to the face, probably. You see it?
Or outside?
I see the.
No, because see, they saying he had 5 catches for 91, but the film showed that he did way more than that. They took some of this away, bro. They took a lot of this away. It had to be some flags we didn't see. This looked like he went to 200 this game easily. This is encouraging.
Do you know what's crazy? The Jets game was the game where it was his second best game because he had 111 yards. He lit up the Colts too. He had 113 against them.
Let me look at now. Let me look at him week 11 now. We up to week 11. I'm seeing that vertical.
That's gonna be B Moore, and they won this game. It looked like they beat the Baltimore Ravens. He had 12 targets.
I don't want to know. I just want to see it.
Go ahead.
You know, I don't like knowing my Christmas gifts under the tree.
You good, kinfolk. And listen, we entirely too deep in here, man. There's like 250 folks on your page, man. There's like 70 on mine. I need y'all to make sure to hit that like button and hit that share button, man. We need at least 300 likes. Shout out to Eli with the $1.99 for your mind. He said, "Hen, you think we about to keep, bro? Maybe." He don't even want a contract right now. He said he want to prove that he worth all that money. And my boy Banks said he looks more motivated with Russ. Listen, it does look different. It do look different. Shout out to D-Band for the Cash App too, man. You so trill.
You know what I would say, bro, from watching this? You got to throw downfield to him, bro.
I agree. I really thought
that's the key to him. You got to throw downfield to him, bro. Don't throw. Listen, he not a route runner. Don't try to make him a route runner. Make him your vertical guy. Straight up. Because when he go on vertical, he is murdering. Ooh, pretty good route. That was actually pretty good.
Not bad.
It wasn't bad. It ain't as surgical as what we seen.
Hey,
it's
but
okay.
Boss, you got what I sent you? Hey, you remember I sent you some stats and stuff.
And see, this is what I was talking about. I'm gonna look at them stats in a second. Remember I was saying cross your face with the feet? Remember I was saying that? He actually did it this time. Look. And it worked. See?
Yeah.
Don't you get way better separation when you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But the point I was making about the stats, I had sent you like some two
Hold on,
charts.
let me pull it up real quick so we can talk about it. What, you got it in my Twitter?
yeah, it's in your Twitter, cuz.
All right. Okay, I got it. What you want? Which one you want?
Put up CD's chart, and then I want you to show his chart after. It's the ones that look like infrared. Not that one. Okay. So show CD Lamb chart. Let's roll down the CD Lamb chart first. Do you see where CD Lamb is and is targeted at? All that shit is in the middle of the field. You got a couple stuff down the sideline. Like, that is where CD Lamb is striving at. That's where he's attacking defenses. All that stuff is generally within 10 to 20 yards. Right? That's where CD Lamb is working. Now I want you to go ahead and pull up George Pickens. Night and day. This is why you brought him here. You see all that purple and shit down the field, 30, 40, 20 plus yards, 25 yards down the field.
Yeah.
That's why you brought George Pickens in. Now, the reason that I got excited we signed George Pickens, so remember, I told you that the dude that I really wanted was Jameson Williams. Jamo, I know people don't really think about this. The Detroit Lions have two 1,000-yard wide receivers. Jamo went for over 1,000 on only 58 catches because they only throwing him the ball down the damn field. So I want George Pickens to be our version of Jameson Williams because I've seen it work with the Detroit Lions. They got Amon-Ra St. Brown that's being targeted intermediary in the middle of the field, working out the slot, taking advantage of those mismatches, and Jameson Williams is the big play guy down the field. I've seen that work in tandem, and they pair it up with a run game like Shotty wants to do. So that's really why I think George Pickens can fit if we do it right. If you do it right, George Pickens will fit like a glove. But that's just drive home the point you were making that he need to be the deep ball guy. Need to go vertically. That's all.
Yep.
Because everything about his metrics say that as well.
And then my brother Jay Mitch say just needs to be Alvin Harvard like on the other side of CD. I think that's perfect, bro. I think that's perfect. Hey, shooters. Can y'all shoot this dude Link? He just getting on my goddamn nerves.
What Link said? Who Link?
He just on here on some hoe shit, just constantly just trolling me, just on my dick. Damn. Just shoot him. He getting on my nerves. Cause he wanna be a fucking cheerleader and can't handle the truth.
Everybody around me shooters, ain't no telling who was shooting.
Shoot his goofy ass. I'm just sick of goofy ass people. Lying on me and shit. Cause he wanna be a goddamn Pickens cheerleader. And I'm being very honest and accurate. You don't wanna trust him on some routes, but you wanna trust him vertically. All right, let me get back to this film. Dick riding ass. I don't do all that. Hold on real quick. Back to the film. All right. Here we go.
Everybody around me shooters, ain't no telling who was shooting.
All right. So back to the out route.
Yeah, he crossed his face better, and it worked. Yeah, let me see. I don't even know which one was Pickens, bro. I lost him. Oh, I like that. I found him. He the one that chunked his ass on the ground.
Run that back.
He didn't slide. Watch this, bro. Pickens a goddamn fool. Watch this.
Get off me.
Say, man.
Did they not call a flag on this?
No, they didn't, bro. And remember, that's the safety, bro.
I love it.
That's their superstar safety too, bro. Yeah, and Rome, you said it. I see it just like that. What Rome just said. It looked like he had proven during the season. It's only one bad thing though. We watched this last game. His last game was bad, but so far he is. He turned up. Yeah, he playing better, and we in week 11 right now. So I would say the last 3 games, Cowboy Nation will be loving this for sure. For sure. He do look like he getting in a rhythm, wrong. Real talk. I like how you push him down though. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, you see him begging for that push? Yeah, that was Hamilton. Yeah, he pushed Hamilton, bro. Hamilton a dog too, bro. Look, watch Hamilton begging for that. He gonna be begging like a little cry. Yeah. He gonna be begging at the end for that call. Shut up!
Please.
Ain't nobody giving you that call. I feel you, Ron. Yeah, versus number 2 corners. Yeah.
Go crazy.
Cause I'm gonna be honest, the first half of the season, it was kind of looking I ain't gonna lie, man. It was kind of. But he's heating up. He really is. He heating up now.
Oh yeah. He be trying to move.
Yeah, nah. What I don't like is he don't have no. We hardly said loafing at all. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we've said loafing on some other film sessions. We've definitely caught people loafing.
I think it's improving through the season. I think he's getting into a groove.
Yeah, he definitely looks like he's getting in rhythm.
But you also got to think he ain't been playing a lot of football with Russell Wilson up to this point. Russell Wilson just came and took the job like in the Jets game. I think the Jets game was the first game he played with Russell Wilson. And he had 100-some yards that game. It was actually the first game that worked for them.
Shit jam, bro.
It froze up.
It's froze.
Shit, hit refresh. I'm sure it worked. We got nothing but time and opportunity, man. They ain't go.
I feel way better on the last 3 to 4 games than I did on the front end. I promise you. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm just keeping it real, bro. Let me hit that refresh. Even my refresh tripping, bro. Hold on. Y'all give me a second, bro. Let me try to I can fix it.
Take your time, brother. Take your time, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So out of them stats I showed you, which one actually showed up on the film? That's a question I want to ask you while you building this plane.
Oh, the stats? I don't know, bro. I would agree with you on the one that you showed where all his production was coming on the on the edges, on the sidelines.
So do we look like a 16.7 a catch guy?
He gets 16 per?
Highest in the National Football League.
Yeah.
16.7.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'll tell you who he's over. Let's see. Yeah, 16.7 since 2023. Highest yards per reception. The next guys behind him are DK Metcalf, who averages 16 flat. Nico Collins averages 15.6. Justin Jefferson averages 15.2.
My boy say, boss got to play that Fort Noise when I'm struggling at the gym. So, I finally came back, y'all. I don't know what happened, bro. It just glitched for a second. I don't know what happened. All right, we back. I appreciate y'all for rocking, man, because y'all the people that's rocking, y'all the people that want to know. You feel me? It's some people that just want to look at a name. It's some people that want to look at the film. You feel me? They want to see. They want to see what's going on.
Hey, one more power stat before we go. All right, he has the second most productive season in terms of 30-yard air catches.
Right.
So Tyreek Hill had the best one in 2017. He had 13 catches that went for over 30 yards in the air. George Pickens this year in 2024 had 12 of them. That was the second best since 2000. So all the metrics say he the deep ball guy.
Man.
Still bullshit?
Yeah. But this time it's my production software. So I'll put it like this. Within the last 4 games, I could see to where his production got better. And you could really, it's almost like they figured out within the last 4 games, throw that ball up. You feel me? It's like they said, man, chuck the ball at this dude.
They also put a quarterback in there that can do that. So I don't think that's Justin Fields' game.
Yeah, Justin Fields didn't have a touch. Now the good news is Dak is a very good deep ball guy. That's great news. Yeah. So I fixed it, y'all. I just had to.
Hey, y'all show some love to Boss, man, for fixing this shit in a timely manner, man.
It's still tripping, bro. Alright. I'm finna quit. I don't know what's going on. My software tripping. It's tripping. I'm trying to share my screen. It's not doing it. It's just not doing it. And I'm looking at it, but it's not working. So the football god said to end the film session. Damn. Because I started getting interested, man. It started getting good. I was like, man, I want to keep watching. You know what I mean? All right, let's talk about it.
Well, hey, you want to see if I can pull up you know I got it. Do you think you're going to let me share mine?
Go for it.
All right, let me try and get it pulled up here, folks. You know, that's more and
see if you can zoom it in. See if you can zoom it in.
Bad. Let's see. I just need to go to him first. Hold on. And we were doing all his targets, correct?
Yeah, and I was on week 11. I went to George Pickens receiving, and I put it on his targets and his week 11. And real quick, while you trying to pull it up, don't walk out yet. We might have a plan B. He trying to work on something else. So, if y'all appreciate the film session, man, one of the greatest things you can do is throw some money in that Cash App.
Let me see. Where's screen share at? Oh, toggle screen share, and there it go.
My boy say, this is a good comment right here. Yep, you showing it, bro.
All right,
and you got it zoomed in.
All right, cool. So let me see if we can work with this. So where were we at in the film session? Did we need to go to week 12 or we
was at week 11, and I was at the shotgun pass.
Oh, for 7 yards?
Yeah. No, it was the shotgun pass left to Pickens for 6 yards.
Okay, short lift for 6 yards. Okay. Let me run this book. All right, let's go.
Man, it's love right here, man. You see how we figured out a plan B?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you got it on targets, Henny.
You don't think it's on his targets? Hold on.
So on that left side, you see where it say receiving? It's on the left. So you already got it clicked on receiving. Go down where it says under that, it's gonna say target.
Hold on.
No. Go to passing.
Or receiving.
Receiving, yeah. And then say target. Turn it on.
Okay, cool.
Now that's all it's target.
All right, there we go. Okay, I had to toggle it on.
Now make it big. There we go.
All right.
Yeah, he's solid, bro. If he can play like he played the last 4 games, him and CD is gonna cut up. Which is basically saying what you said. He looked like he played better when he played with a better quarterback. And it looked like they started going vertical with him. Those are the 2 things that look like they turned him up a little bit. Better quarterback, using him the right way.
Yep. No, that screen went nowhere, but he did run at somebody back.
I see the juice.
Let's see this one.
He said, "Boss, what's your Cash App?" BossCowboySports. $ Boss Cowboy. Appreciate that, Banks, bro. For real.
Yeah, Banks go real.
That wasn't a bad route. Can you rewind that?
Sure, let me run that one back. Hold on. Oh, I just gotta go back to the sideline view with the same play.
It didn't do it.
It didn't do it?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna click off and then click back on it.
You gotta scroll it up.
I'm trying to find it. It is. What one was it? Was it the incompletion?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was this one.
Yeah. It looked like another one where he crossed his face with his feet. See, that's why boys need to listen to me, man. And you know what this also says?
What's that?
He wasn't doing it right early in the season. He started doing it right late in the season.
Got his stuff together.
Yeah, he probably got coached up. Oh, so we saw these plays because that's the push off.
Yep. All right, so I think it might be time to go to week 12.
Yeah, let's go to week 12.
All right, let me scroll up here. All right, playing the Browns.
Browns had some good corners too.
Let's see what he do.
He's solid.
That's not bad.
He definitely look like a better rhythm. He looks so much better with Russell Wilson. He does.
Right.
That's encouraging.
Let's see what kind of play this is. All right, he's good. Oh, he called it too.
Yeah. See, now I see the best part of him. Now that we don't watch now up to about 12 games, now it's real obvious. Throw it up to him. That's what it says to me. The film says throw it. Trust it. Trust him to make a play. See, that's the problem. And this is what I'm going to tell everybody. Dak has already let it be known when he was younger, when he was throwing that dead, he said, I'll throw it to you when you open. Mm-hmm. And I know a lot of people saying Dak is older now, right? And that he's better now. I just hope Dak understands that with this type of receiver, you don't have to wait for him to get separation. You just got to put it in a vicinity for him to make a play. That's what the film told me from the last 5 games we watched, Henny. You feel me? Throw a catchable ball, especially vertical, and Pickens, that's what opened him up. But look at that.
Damn.
What is that?
It start snow.
Man, nah, we ain't finna watch this, bro. Yeah, you got to throw it up to him. So the challenge is on Dak now. So, no, did I get the route runner that I wanted for Dak? No. But if I would say, what would be the way to succeed with him? You got to throw it up to him, bro.
Yeah, I can't even see this man, so you're right.
I wouldn't even try this game.
He wide open, too, so I don't know.
A snow game, I'm cool.
He can't even see it, yeah. I can't see it, he can't see it, like we all blind, so it's Gucci.
The film says throw it up to him. That's what the film say. Oh, yeah, Denver game. That would be a good game. Somebody said turn it on the Denver game. See, we know the Bengals desire. We don't need to look at these dudes. No, we do need to look at them because you know why? Remember Bateman killed him? Remember how Bateman killed him? This is the type of game you want to watch to compare the two. You want to say, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because Bateman destroyed them easily.
Well, he did not. And like I said, I'm going to run it back again. I'm going to put this other play and go back to the last one. But that was a pick 6 thrown. And I got to see what happened.
On the Pickens target?
Yeah, it was a pick 6.
On press coverage. Let me see what happened.
I want to see what happened.
Look like they running 2, man.
He fell.
He just fell.
Nothing too egregious, but you know. That ain't the shit you want to happen. I spent a whole lot of energy talking crazy about Jalen Brooks, so I damn sure can't let him do it. All right, but this is a tutty.
I appreciate you shooters shooting that weirdo. I really appreciate that.
I think this him down. Yep, it's him. It's a screen pass. He just turned up field and was over with. Great athleticism though for the yards.
Great athleticism. So Rome was right. He heated up the last part of the season. That's what happened. And he heated up with Russell Wilson. It's obvious. So, yeah, better quarterback play helped him easily.
Like, dude, smooth with it when he got the ball in his hand.
Yeah, this makes me feel a whole lot better than the first 6 games. I feel a whole lot better. See, these games at the end. These games at the end, make it bigger, Henny.
Oh, my bad. I got you. There you go.
Yeah. Good route. Oh! Okay. Did he catch that?
Nah, they called it incomplete.
See,
it was late,
quick.
But you know.
You can see that quickness. It's almost like it just needs to be polished. You know what I mean? It's in him. You can see it, bro. Y'all sure appreciate y'all shooting that weirdo, man. I ain't got time for a dude who literally come in here just to fuck with me. I work too hard for hoe ass people like that. Don't play with me and my work, boy.
Play action. Oh, that's a great ball.
He just vertical. He money, bro. Whew.
Oh,
can you rewind that?
I was gonna say I need to.
So much better. Tell the truth. Now.
Also, he got a 15-yard penalty on this play, by the way.
For what, taunting?
Sportsmanlike conduct.
See, Dallas, y'all better get ready for that. That boy gonna be clowning out there.
He did something. He was a little bit too gangster. Watch the play all the way through. Catch.
Yeah, he looked like he started dancing right there. That's
high stepping and shit. High stepping and shit in the end zone. They didn't like that. All right, let me play this last one. This is the last target. Look like they beat the Bengals, but you know, they were supposed to.
Yeah. Good.
And that's just he got pushed out of bounds. They shoved him out of bounds. They got the penalty. They called penalty on it. They threw a flag and damn, they called offensive holding.
They say that. I think they say they did. I think they just turned off the stream, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what they saying. I'm reading the chat. Everybody saying, what the F?
They do that stupid shit sometimes.
All right, let's cut the stream.
Hold on. One liquor store's finest. Appreciate you, brother. Let me look at the screen. I still see it. You know, yeah, I still see it on my end.
Oh, that mean they reported it on my end. That mean that weirdo probably reported me, bro.
Let me go to yours and look, bro. Let me see, Boss Cowboy Sports. You're still live. Yeah, they got you. Yeah, shit. They say Henny's still good. So I tell you what, we're gonna have to stop the stream. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna take the film down, cause that's the only thing that's suppressing the stream right now. So once they see that the film's not playing, you know, then the shit should go back live or whatnot.
They just brought me back, bro. Hold on. Nah, they just brought me back, bro. I'm back.
You back? You Gucci?
I'm back.
Oh. Yeah. I think it because I turned the film off though. So let me unshare the screen or whatever. You can put me back on there.
All right, so let's come on back and we'll just wrap this up. Come on back here. Yeah, that is messed up. We got dudes in here laughing.
All right, I'm back.
Some whole ass shit, bro. I'll tell you. Dudes in here they'll eat up all that film. So the same dudes that'll be sitting there laughing be the same dudes who ate up all that film, though.
Yeah, that's some whole shit. But we still live or we back?
We live.
Okay, good.
We
good,
back
good.
live.
All right, thank God.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on real quick. Hey, y'all let me know, man, because now I can't see no more. I can't
Want him to go to urine?
Hold on real quick. These dudes ran off the channel too. Shout out to all the people that didn't run off the channel. That's what I say, shiesty season. You ain't lying. So is shiesty. All right, we back. Nah, we back. We good. We Gucci.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Like I said, we still
Shout
about
out all
200
the people
deep.
that didn't run. Huh?
Yeah,
Shout
we
out
still
to the
about
people who
200
didn't run. So listen, y'all. We be telling y'all, we don't be getting no money when y'all saw it. You see, and we do this for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So when we doing all of this, you see what happened? And
Yeah,
he
they
said,
be
boss,
trying to
this is
hate
why
us
Law
out.
don't do film anymore. Yeah. Because they be hating. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. If y'all don't cash app us, why would we do this?
Yeah. They shooting strings down and some more shit. So, and listen, that's how you know we love y'all, man. We done been on this motherfucker about 2 hours. You know, looking at nothing but raw, uncut film, arguing with folks, man. Cause hell, them niggas didn't like that shit. They ain't like when Boss was keeping it real, man.
I know that's what get on my nerves on Cowboy Nation, man. Sometimes it's like you can't be honest, bro. You can't be like, yeah, he need to improve right here. Then you go get some positive pamper person that's gonna come in. Oh, boss, you was wrong, boss. It's like, no, bro. You saw he wasn't getting separation. And then when he turned up, we both at the same time was like, yeah, vertical. That's what worked. So it's the film says this. Let's sum it up. You want to go first or me?
I'll go first. The film says throw that motherfucker up to George Pickens. That's what the film says.
That's what it say.
Throw the ball down the field and he
Yup.
will make plays. He will use his 6'3" frame. The man damn near got an 80-inch wingspan. He high points the ball very well. Got good ball control, body control. Got good tracking ability. He's not the most nuanced route runner, but with the stuff that he does well, he don't technically have to be. If you just send him deep, he will fight for the ball and come down with the ball. Use him like that. And if you gotta ever throw him the ball intermediary, make sure he's in the red zone. That's all I gotta say about it.
Yeah.
George Pickens is a weapon. Utilize him to the best of his abilities, and you will prosper.
And so we said we was gonna look at the blocking. If you one of them soft Cowboy dudes like that was in here earlier, just leave, because I'm gonna just be honest. The blocking was so y'all not gonna hear me say y'all that he physical when I didn't see a lot of physical. I saw it definitely wasn't consistently physical. Am I telling the truth or am I lying?
Nah.
Now, in terms of the catches that we saw that he's very good at contested catches. Vertical, he's elite. That's what the film say. The film say vertical, he's elite. The target says depends on what you're trying to do. I would not trust him to win on routes, but I also saw something that was very important as I'm summing up what I saw. Earlier, I talked about from the earlier films that he would do better if he used his feet to cross face, right?
Correct.
I want you to come out that stick a little bit better. I want you to be able to stick him with your feet without using your hands. See, when you engage him, when you engage that DB right there, like right there, see, that get him a chance to stay close to you. So I want you to be able to use your feet. So y'all heard me talking about that. The good news is we saw him make that correction later on in the film. So, so that gives me also hope. This is also why this time looking at a lot more film also took away concerns that I had from the earlier half of the film. Now,
that makes sense.
And I think Ron was right. He did look like with Russell Wilson, he started to get in a rhythm. That's what I saw.
100-yard game, first outing together, by the way.
Yeah. So if I'm going to sum up what I saw from Pickens from us going much deeper than the first time, okay, I will say we definitely went much deeper. We looked at the blocking, we looked at the catches, we looked at the vertical, we looked at a lot of targets until it started glitching, right? I think we went through almost 13 games. He finna be a dog number 2. That's what I see. I see a dog number 2. If you turned up with Russell, you really go turn up with Dak. I just hope that our coaches saw what we saw. It's how to properly use him as vertical. Get him going downfield. And Dak, with this receiver, you can't have the mentality that you had as a rookie. You can't have that I would throw it to Dez when he opened. Because this is a Dez-ish type. You can't do what you did with Dez. You can't. You got to throw it with Pickens even when he not open. You got to put that ball in special places. One thing that Romo and Dez did a lot in the offseason, they worked overtime on the jump ball. Like Dez said to Romo, damn, do we do anything else? Do you remember this? I think that's the type of work that Dak is going to have to put in with Pickens to get the best out of Pickens. So, when I was looking for the receivers that was Dak friendly, Pickens was not one. He wasn't. But, like I said, and I stuck to this, I definitely did not change like I've seen people do with booking. A lot of people, what they do is they get bullied by fans who want to hear nothing but good news. So they'll come in like that weirdo was, who was trolling me because he was a cheerleader, right? The rest of the people was just sitting back like observing the film. And that's why at first Paul on the front half of the film was like, and he was just being honest, it was. But after the Jets, it started to heat up. So that exactly, Paul. Fades, back shoulder, jump balls. Him and Dak will have to work, y'all. Because he not Dak friendly. He not. But you can make it work. It's going to take more work on Dak's side than his side. What you think of that, Henny? I think it's going to take more work from Dak's side than Pickens.
I think No, I truly believe that Dak Prescott has matured as a quarterback from when he said what he told Dez Bryant. Because to add context to that, Dak Prescott was playing for his job. If he messed up through picks and did shit like that, he would have been a blip on in the history of Dallas Cowboys quarterbacks. He would have been back on the bench, and Tony Romo would have been playing quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. So I believe Dak Prescott, especially what we've seen from Dak Prescott, in recent years. Like, I know a lot of people don't know this, but one of the balls that Dak Prescott has the most success rate is the deep ball. Like, he'll put the ball up into play. We've seen him try to do it with Michael Gallup. It's just that Michael Gallup is a 6-foot body catcher. Like he wasn't built for that shit. When he had Dez Bryant, he didn't have prime Dez Bryant. He had Dez Bryant coming off a foot injury. That time, a little bit of time the year after that with the lower body injuries that ended up keeping him from playing a full season again. So I don't think Dak Prescott ever had the coveted supersized weapon that you were looking for. Mm-mm. So I think if he had that, you will see more of the things from them. Because you got to think about it. Everybody that Dak Prescott has had to throw the ball too deep, they got to get open.
Smurf.
They 5'9.5". Cavante Turpin, 5'8" and 3/4. Brandon Cooks. Like, those were the deep threats that Dak Prescott had. The one deep threat he had, Bryce Butler, they turned up a little bit.
They
Bryce
did.
Butler wasn't
You right. I hate when Henny Cook can go out.
One time he had a deep threat.
He did. You right. He cooked so much with Bryce Butler. Bryce Butler thought he was a number one. So he ain't going in and out. He cooked so much with Bryce Butler. Bryce Butler thought he was the number one. Now you getting me excited. For sure. So, all right, man. All right, so we gonna do this again on Friday. Hopefully the film session don't do what it did today.
Right. Hey, when we come back Friday, don't be hating. Don't be in this bitch talking crazy. Sit down, pay attention, get a notebook, get you a Cowboy reader or something, and enjoy the show, nigga.
Put your cash app one more time, Henny.
Put my cash app one more again. Let me drop it in. Hold on. Let me go to your page real quick before the show go out.
Y'all make sure y'all bless the homie, bro. Y'all bless me too.
Let me drop my cash up in here.
And y'all did. Let me say something real quick to all the people that donated. Do Banks, Jada, Christopher, Roscoe, Quincy, Mr. Burns, Donald, DeShannon, Dumontry. Appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, indeed. I had dropped.
And I like what David said. The film did show that he can improve. I like when I see him doing things better at the end of the year that he was doing at the beginning of the year. Mm-hmm. So that means some coach somewhere probably saw what I saw.
I pray. Listen, we got to remember, I'm glad that this trade happened. So I believe.
Hey, you got to say it again because you broke up, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I said I'm glad the deal happened when it happened, because now he'll have all off season to be with Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. They'll have training camp. They'll have OTAs. They'll have a little bit of everything so they can prepare together. So I'm glad that the trade happened now. If this was something last minute, like they did with Trey Lance. Trey Lance didn't get a chance to play in the preseason. You know what I'm saying? The fact that this happened at the point that it happened allows him to integrate into the offense. It's allowed him and Dak Prescott to get to know each other. And the rumor is his locker is going to be right beside Dak Prescott. Mm-hmm. That's the rumor, because Nick spoke that there was an empty locker space that belonged to nobody that were being held for somebody, and when he did that, he what's the word I'm looking for? Hypothesized that it would be for wide receiver 2. So he'll probably be beside Dak Prescott, and he'll probably be beside the leader of the locker room. So I think that shit was done purposely. So I think everything will work out from that standpoint. He'll be by somebody that works, that put the work in. You know that he'll have an invite to the backyard to get extra work in. So as long as he's willing to grind, man, especially in a contract year, I'm sure he'll come in and acclimate and do fine. No, that's all I had to say about that.
All right, y'all. We'll be back. But when we come back, we will be coming to find that DT.
Man, I'm already working on the list.
We will be coming to find that DT. So these are real film sessions. That's why they actually take a while. These are the type of things we got to do behind the scenes when we really trying to find these prospects and draft prospects. It's this type of time we put in. So,
shout out to D-Moan for the Cash App too, man. I appreciate you for the support, my brother.
Let me see. Yeah. Appreciate y'all, man. We out. Y'all take it easy, man. It's Boss Cowboy Sports with HTM Sports. We'll be back.